this in. He got 50 months. He's already got like 2 years served and with some other good time, 15% off. Look like he's going to probably do about, out of the 50 months, he's probably going to do about 28 more months and he'll be out. But as I was mentioning to some people, we always got to look at the way this was handled, just like the Cosby case and the OJ case and BS like this. My father always said, stay out of these people court, son, because once they got you there, they gonna fuck you, period. So it is what it is. You put yourself in a situation, money, power, drugs, all this other nonsense that gets into your life cause you to do crazy crap. And, you got to pay for it, so you can't cry now. The judge wasn't talking about nothing about the Mann Act. He wasn't mentioning the prostitutes or nothing. He was like, well, you did this to Cassie and you did this to the other girl. They ain't mentioning that they took payout money. So they get paid $30-40 million. And this, that, which is just crazy. Kind of same thing in Bill Cosby case, that they took this money. And my thing is, if you take the money, then shut the hell up. If you want justice, just get the justice and don't get the money. That's crazy to me, but it is what it is. And Puff, I think from a cultural perspective, and this is something we just don't seem to pay attention to, there are no more big record labels with black artists on them. Snoop brought back Death Row. He ain't got no rap artists over there. It's an R&B label now. No Limit Soldiers, gone. Is Def Jam still in existence? Or is LL just an independent person now on Def Jam? Ain't nobody else on there. The industry is now coming after these black artists, and they're designing them and letting them know, you don't need these record labels. We got you. We can put you in front of TV commercials and all this other type of stuff. You don't need the label. You got us. So they basically have destroyed whatever black culture that did exist. And I think that's one of what the biggest play is right now, is to further destroy the culture and let us society. And it's a bunch of BS. That's why I don't believe in black culture in America. I don't know what the hell this is. This is something that they've created and decided this is what they're comfortable with. And anytime you as a black man are going to stand up and say anything against the structure, we got something for you. Let us catch your ass up in this court and see what we do for you. And that's just the way it is. Stay out of these people's courtroom, because in their courtrooms, it's going to happen time and time again. They brought us a story this morning that he was planning an interview or something, which I think that was a planned story. In the meanwhile, you got a president convicted of sexual molestation and things with females and all types of stuff going on. And he out here running hell on the whole planet. It's crazy, right? But hey, maybe it's the end. Maybe it's the end of time. The world gonna wax worse and worse. So it is what it is. Puff gonna have to go ahead and take that, and keep it moving, because the sentence has been passed. But remember, even in the OJ case, they came back with OJ and said it was your stuff that you was taking back. They gave him his stuff back. Even in the Cosby case, they said, well, we shouldn't have did that, and now we got to let you go. And Cosby now has to sue the state of Pennsylvania and the judge and the prosecutor, because they'll break the law to put your ass in jail. You ain't gonna get a win. What's that line in the Public Enemy song? I've been listening to my Public Enemy today. He says, "And if I come out alive, they won't come clean." You already got to know, as a black man in this country, the goalpost moves constantly, and it doesn't move in your favor. And if you don't bend down and kiss the ring and do what they say, you out of here. They did it to Colin Powell. They don't care. They do it to everybody. Black, White folks, they get just go sit down and be quiet. Don't say nothing. Your money's secure. Your legacy is secure. Your businesses are secure. But the black folks, the reason they have to they have to uh, demonize you first so they can destroy you. This was the same thing they did in slavery. Let's demonize these as less than human people, and then we can destroy them. Easy as pie. They give you the weapons to destroy yourself. They were at the parties, the freak offs, but they didn't release those tapes, did they? Nope. None of those people are going down. None of those people at the freak offs are going down. Let's remember that. These are all adults. These were not kids at the freak offs. When they did bring up the kids, it was some people that worked for Puff that couldn't take their kids home for whatever reason, and Puff set up a whole tent area away from the party with somebody watching these kids over at the center. But of course, kids gonna look and try to see what they can see. But there was no acts of sex or anything with these kids. If you go to Vegas, they got to arrest the whole Vegas, because once you hit Vegas, all it is women being flown in for prostitution. Everywhere, all throughout. Throughout. Oh, it's okay. It's there. The Bunny Ranch is there. That's okay. And politicians, this is what we do. You don't get to do what we do, ninja. And now you got to learn. And so now Puff gets to learn the lessons that we all should have learned. And we trying to be nice in this politically correct world. This world is not politically correct. This is politically bullshit out here. And freedom not free. And they gonna do whatever they can to take control of this country and keep it going the way they want it to go. Hey, Carrie. So I mean, what else can you do? What else can you say? You know, take that. Diddy gonna have to go ahead and dance and maybe hook up with. Well, he probably ain't going to no maximum security place. He probably finna go to a minimum security prison, because that's why they send you for buying coochie. All you rap guys, I think y'all better watch your budgets and watch what you're doing and stop flying these girls out for having sex. You can call it tricking. It's called the Mann Act. It was a prejudice law that was put in place years ago when was the first black boxer. His name was something Johnson, and he was a black man, and he was taking white girls with him to his different fights and having sex with them, and they didn't like it, and they came up with this act to basically shut down black men from dating white women and taking them across the borders, whatever. It was just a racist law. Now they call themselves trying to clean it up now, but we can still pull this out our ass and get you on it. Crazy. Rappers, I'm telling y'all, watch yourself now. You can't fly these girls out no more. You better make them fly themselves out. You better make them sign an affidavit saying I am here of my free will, and whatever sexual acts I was not paid for these acts, because otherwise you may find yourself getting Diddy, and it's a damn shame. Another miscarriage of justice, and I'm just of the mindset now. If you got your president finger banging women against their wills and grabbing asses and being in cases with Epstein and all this, and nobody seems to think this is all okay as he creates havoc and hell around the world, you can miss me with this Diddy thing. The one that should be in jail is him and the people that support him. But God's in control. I just wanted to come do something real quick. I ain't gonna waste another breath. I just wanted to put 10 minutes up in here and say we'll see Diddy in a couple of years. I'm sure, but we may not see Diddy's business. Ciroc, Sean John, all these other places, they destroy your image, so you can't come back, and then all these other people can use that against you not to do business with you. And that was the whole thing that started all this when Diddy beat that liquor distribution company, and they got mad, and they were at the party, And then they decided, oh, okay, you think you won, Ninja? We got something for you. Boom, 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 boom. They the ones brought it up. They set it up because they was at the parties. But amazing, none of those tapes come out. It's part of the game. Take that, take that. Peace.